And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
Since we came on late, I had a little time to check that out. And it's really interactive and very easy to navigate if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. Preserve Club, Richmond. And I use this camera at night because the light reflects off the sky and I can see just a little mid-level cloudiness. We have that out there. We also have a change in temperature now. If I came on air at the end of February and said that it's 11:43 p.m. now and the temperatures were in the low to mid 30s, that wouldn't really feel like it's all that cold. But after dangling a little spring-like carrot in front of our eyes today with temperatures in the 60s, it feels like a drastic change has taken place, and it has. The temperatures dropped nearly 35 degrees for parts of the area. Much of the U.S. is feeling the same thing we are feeling here. Places that were in the 80s earlier this week are now in the 30s and having an ice storm in Arkansas. So big time change, and these cold temperatures for the lower 48, they're not going anywhere. We're going to stay cold. So we got the cold in place. That's going to be right through the beginning of next week. Now the question is, do we tie in a winter storm into the mix? I do think we will. You can see some of that light precipitation from now Ohio back into Arkansas. This is an area that will expand tomorrow and then head to our area as we go into Thursday night into Friday. So tomorrow, dry, just some clouds. Thursday night, evening, dry. After midnight, though, we ramp this thing up. Winter storm watch still in place for the areas in blue. Just kind of waiting to see right now what's an advisory, what's a warning, and that all will take place throughout the day tomorrow. But I do know this, whatever type of precipitation falls in your area, that morning commute on Friday is going to be really, really slow. So cold temps through the weekend, what to expect. Winter storm Thursday night into Friday, and a combination. When you're a pitcher on the mound and you don't have your good stuff, we call it throw the kitchen sink at them. That means you just throw anything you can to get outs, right? Well, that's what Mother Nature's going to do to us. Throw the kitchen sink, snow, freezing rain, sleet, and rain. Trickiest part of this forecast is figuring out how much snow is going to fall at the immediate coast. That's the really tricky part. All right, forecast, clouds. Yes, we got that tonight. Some breaks tomorrow, but I'm going to go mostly cloudy for the area. It's just noticeably colder, temperatures in the 30s. Going to Thursday night, again, dry through the evening, and then after midnight, from midnight to 2 a.m., snow will overspread the area. Temperatures in the upper 20s. That snow could come down heavy at times from 2 to 5 a.m., 1 inch per rate per hour, and you get yourself a pretty good thump of snow. It covers everything up, makes everything slippery. As we go into the morning commute, the rain-snow line starts lifting north. So you've already covered everything up with snow. Now you mix in a little freezing rain, sleet, and plain old rain at the coast, and it turns into like a wintry, sloppy mess by the end of the morning. Roads themselves will likely be very bad through the morning hours, and in the afternoon, as this pushes away, likely ends as a little wraparound snow with no accumulation late in the day. And by the time we go to Friday night, the concern is whatever you haven't taken off your driveway, it gets really cold, and all that's going to ice right back up Friday night. Trickiest part of the forecast, the coast. I've kept it 2 to 4, and then the rest of us pretty much 4 to 8. It's a very straightforward forecast, with the question mark being this little jackpot area in the south. Can we go 2 to 4? Does it stay snow a little longer? Nonetheless, a big impact on Friday, and we'll keep updates coming. Dry for the weekend, dry for next week. Temperatures eventually moderating to the 40s by the middle of next week. Nick.
Thank you, Jeff. Senior night at the Ryan Center for Rhody women's hoops and a chance for the Rams to make history. We'll have highlights and reaction from that game next. But first, speaking of making history, PC, Xavier play into triple overtime at the Dunk.